All right. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. This is my pre-game video for the season opener against Louisiana Tech, the Bulldogs. Not going to get into a whole lot of individual stats. We know what our team is capable of doing. We know what we have to offer. I will look at Louisiana Tech real quick, give you guys some stats from last year to go off of. The LA Tech Bulldogs record was 8-5 with a conference record of 5-3. They won the Hawaii Bowl 31-14 over Hawaii. So that's pretty good. You know, you go into Hawaii and you beat them. They were ranked 39th out of 130. So I mean that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. I definitely don't look at this game as being just one of those that we can go in and just blow these guys out. You can't take anybody lightly in college football. You got to go in there and you got to play some good football. So I do think that the Longhorns will come out somewhat conservative in this game, knowing that we got to go and face LSU. I do, however, look for our starters to come out and try to get in sync. The pass game, the defensive backs especially, look to get some timing in and get ready for that game against LSU. We know what we bring to the table. We know what we're capable of doing. We got Duvernay back. We've got Colin Johnson. I'd like to see a little bit of some timing routes from Ellinger to those guys, just to try to get in a better sync in a real game situation. So the big game is coming, you know, and I know all you guys are ready for it. LSU going to be a tough game, and it's got its good points and its bad. Being this early in the season, I think you know, with the timing and things like that, you know, I would rather see the game later in the season. But the good point about it is that injuries, you know, we can sustain injuries later in the season, and being this early on, our team will be a little bit fresher, a little bit ready to go. So that is the good point about it. Let's see here. Our running back, Keontre Ingram, a guy that was just, to me last year, he really showed me a lot, and I do believe that he should be the starting running back. Sustained a minor scare injury, as well as center Zach Shackelford and safety Caden Stearns. Three starters who suffered minor injuries. As I said before, they are expected to play in this season opener against Louisiana Tech. Caden on the fastest track to recovery, says Coach Tom Herman, so that's good. We definitely need him on the field, as well as those other guys. Coach Herman said we're having too many penalties. We have to get things cleaned up. Yeah, and that's something that I definitely saw in practice and things of that sort. We are having too many penalties, and we can't come out against teams like LSU and shoot ourselves in the foot, and because penalties will kill you, as we all know, and we've got to be disciplined. And so we do have some younger players in there, and timing is going to be key. Everybody has to be in sync. Everybody has to be in sync, and against LSU, we're going to see really what we're made out of. So this season opener, I want the penalties, you know, to be limited, of course. I want to see us establish the run game early on. I think that that's very important to establish that run game. I think that that's going to help us later on in the season. When you have a good run game, that just opens up the play action that much more. When you can gain 4 or 5 yards on first down on the ground, it definitely opens up your pass game. So looking forward to seeing if they can establish that run game in this season opener. So yeah, the penalties need to be limited, and I'm just excited about this game overall. I do think, like I said, that they will be somewhat conservative. They will play a lot of their backups and things of that sort, just to limit any possible injuries That way we can go into that game with LSU fresh. And but we'll see how they play it. They may come out firing, all cylinders and just doing whatever they can do to get prepared for that LSU game. However, I think they're going to play it somewhat conservative. I think that you don't want to show everything that you have early on. You don't want to, completely open up the playbook and, give some things away. So I think there will be some surprises in that LSU game as far as what we've got in the mix offensively. So I'm excited for it, guys. I know that you are too. Season opener, August 31st, 7 p.m. on the Longhorn Network. It is the Texas Longhorns versus the LA Bulldogs, Louisiana Tech. So should be a great season opener. Looking forward to it. I know that you guys are too. It seems like every year it takes longer and longer for the season to come back around. So I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are too. I will have a post-game video here on my YouTube channel, and feel free to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Post-game video will be up after the game, and moving forward, I'll start giving individual stats as the season progresses, and let you guys know where everybody stands on our team and what we're facing each and every week with our opponent. So looking forward to it. I know you guys are too. Hook 'em horns. Let's go win that season opener.